Hello there, World of Tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Adroodles Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in this month's Battle Pass tank, the Wind, a Tier 6 Chinese collector light tank. Now, I wanted to make a video on this vehicle specifically for two reasons. A, I think it's pretty fun to play, but B, because Wargaming was kind of sneaky on how they've marketed this tank. You might think, off a first glance, the Wind is a brand new vehicle, which is very rare for the Battle Pass. The main reason I don't make reviews on Battle Pass tanks is because, for the most part, they're kind of just tech tree reskins. I mean, that's the same case for the Cyborg, for the TOG 2's Blasteroid. The majority of them are just slightly different tech trees. And for me, it's pretty boring. First of all, because I don't play Tier 6 all that much, and then when you add that into the fact that I already have a free version of that vehicle, what's the point? However, when it comes to the Wind, this vehicle seems like a brand new Type 62 down at Tier 6. However, it's not. Wargaming is releasing the Chinese tech tree light tank line in the next 2 weeks, I would say. Within the next 2 weeks, we're going to see the update drop. And in that update, the Tier 6 Chinese light is called the 5916, which is what this vehicle is based off of. So Wargaming's doing a bit of a reverse release here. They're releasing a premium reskinned version of a tank that has not been released yet. Kind of weird, kind of mind-forkery, but that is how it is. So if that was a little confusing to you, it should be, but I understand why Wargaming did this, because it's a lot easier to market a new tank and then release the tech tree. Now, is the Wind worth it? Well, as I usually say for the Battle Pass, don't look at it for the tank. I look at the Battle Pass just for the rewards. So if you want to get a decent chunk of gold, silver, XP boosters, a little bit of premium, stuff like that, then the Battle Pass is always a decent deal. It's cheap, it's like $5, and as long as you complete it, it's always worth your while. However, that's really down to your personal decision. I don't think it's worth it necessarily for the tank, because as I always say, there's really fantastic tanks on the tech tree that can do the exact same thing, just like the 5916 will be able to do in a couple weeks when it's released. So right now, I'm just trying to see if we can spot anything. This vehicle actually has a really, really fun gun. It doesn't have the most damage per shot. In fact, that 149 roll there was just about our alpha at 150. But it does have a very fast reload because of that at only a 4.6 second reload. So it's a pretty fun type of gun, I do have to say. I like vehicles that have really fast rates of fire. It makes them a bit more exciting than their average counterpart. But here we go. Let's get a shell into the Jackson. And let's go for another shell into the Jackson, and I'm going to try and leave a bit. Now, gun depression-wise, the Wind does not have a lot. In fact, when I say it doesn't have a lot, I mean it barely has any. It is 5 degrees, which means that, for the most part, you're going to struggle doing anything when it comes to gun depression on this vehicle. We got a nice shot into the P43. I am a little worried about the KV, and, I'm actually surprised that guy managed to hit me from that angle, but nice shot from him. Let's back up. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're just getting pooped on. I should point out that the armor on this vehicle is atrocious. It is like 30 mils on the turret, so it does make sense I'm being penned here. Just a little surprised these guys are penning me at such a steep angle. I wonder if the actual face on this vehicle counts as armor. If it does, that would be very surprising and also a bit unfortunate for me. Alright, let's go for another pen into the Jackson. There you go. Not too bad. Let's load a premium shell. Finish him off. Just want to confirm it. Alright, well, it is a 4-4 right now, and I want to try and clear these vehicles up here. Now, right now, I've got quite a long reload before I can fix, or not reload, but quite a long repair time before I can fix my dead driver. Looks like this KV is actually just shooting HE, so that's a bit of a shame for him. We're going to get one more shell into his vehicle. We're going to put on my adrenaline, get another nice slap into his tank, and I'm pretty sure we should be able to out-reload him here. Yes, there you go. You can see the pretty good rate of fire on this tank. Let's get a nice shell into the Leopard, and we might actually die, but before we do, I'm going to finish off that Leopard, and the P43 did miss us. Unfortunately, we did bounce him in the process. Having a dead driver on a light is incredibly painful, I can definitely tell you that. Unfortunately, we had just gotten our driver back the moment that dude pooped on me, but shouldn't matter all too much. The Gargoyle gets a incredible pen. I don't even know how he hit that shot on the P43, but it's not going to matter as we got the 2 and 50 off to the side. He is hopefully, never mind, The Gargoyle is hopefully going to finish off the P-43, and with that, we are going to have a decent victory. We did about 2,000 damage, which isn't anything incredible, but on a map like Copperfield that I think should just be removed from the game, it was a decent game. This light tank is really good at flanking and using its DPM against high alpha opponents. The problem on a map like Copperfield is that there's not really anywhere to flank. You will be spotted across the entire map the majority of the game, and that's not all too fun. So yeah, that's just kind of how it is. But we did decent. We did 1,931 damage, finished top on the team, as I would expect, and not a bad battle at all. As you can see, the tank is pretty enjoyable. If the driver didn't die, we definitely could have done a lot better there. Not only would we have been able to deal with that KV-1S who is only shooting HE, but we would have been able to maneuver out of the situation we were stuck in at the end there. So it was just a bit unfortunate. Here we are. Second battle. What do we have? We got a U-Panzer, a Leopard, and a T-25. Okay. Well, we've got a Cheeto. Oh, we got a lot of mobility. Now, for some reason, our Easy-8 is going the other side of the map, but oh well, there is not much I can do about that. Now, I should point out that this tank, while it does kind of look like a medium, does not play like a medium. It has no armor, as I said. Especially when you're going to fight Tier 7s in this vehicle, it will be a big mistake to fight Tier 7 mediums frontline. You're going to regret it. So, when using this tank, you have to be very cautious, very careful on how you use the vehicle, because even a Tier 5 is going to outtrade you if it has 160 damage per shot. Now, if my team sends this, I won't complain, honestly. I'm just trying to figure out what would be the smartest way to move into position here. Gonna get a nice free shot into the T-25, and let's see if I can get another one. Wah! There you go, another nice shot. He did pen me back, but that T-25's health is dwindling quite quickly. We got the KV-1S coming over here, and oh, their whole team's going here. I'm going to leave. Goodbye. Speeb, speeb, speeb. Alright, how do I want to deal with this? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way to the back here, and as of now, just farm off my dying teammates. It's not that I want to, but I just don't think it's viable to really hold this position with... Yeah, so I'm just going to chill here for now. If the KV tries sending them, we can get some free damage in. Hello, KV. Bonk. There you go. One easy shell. Let's put on our adrenaline and get another easy shell in. Yeah, look at that. This is where this tank feels really nice, is using that super good DPM to just pepper your opponents. Another nice shell into the VK-30. Unfortunately, that one did not pen, but yeah, not bad so far. We've been able to get out a little bit of damage. I'm just going to chill here. The great thing about being a light tank is that I can always outspot my opponents, so I can just kind of chill here and wait for them to make a mistake, either pushing too aggressive. There you go. We got a Hellcat right here. And let's just go for a free shot into the Hellcat once, and let's see. Oh, wow. I'm very surprised he penned me. But, once again, as I did say, the armor on this vehicle is not good. Now, I'm going to sit on this side, and hopefully that's going to cause this U-Panzer to get bonked. But I will spot for my team. There you go, Mr. VK. I got you, dude. I'm just going to chill here, keep these guys lit so that my TD can hopefully hit them. But it seems like my Tank Destroyer buddy is not going to be too much of a help here. We got the Cryos in front. Gonna get a nice tracking shot into his vehicle, and I'm probably gonna die from something on my side. Yeah, the Hellcat was just able to get us before we could get in the cover. Unfortunately, it seems like we are gonna lose this, mostly in part because of this Easy-8, for some reason going heavy side in a medium with 12 degrees of gun depression. I don't know. I was kind of hoping this WZ-131 GFT was going to be able to support me, but unfortunately that was not the case. So, are we going to win this? Well, let's find out. Make your bets. I would say the chances of us winning this are maybe 1 in 5. I mean, the Easy-8 did pen the shell. I'll give him credit. Let's see. We got the Hellcat off to the side. And, oh, yes, look at that. The Hellcat actually got lit on fire and died. So all that's left is a VK-36 and a U-Panzer. Okay, well, honestly, I'm more engaged in what's going to happen here than the actual wind gameplay at this point. So, we got the one-shot WZ-131, who can't really do much. I'm surprised he's not poking this bush. We've got a full health player named Wolverine with no camo. I mean, honestly, he's been doing fine. He sat at the back. He hit a shell, to what I'm aware, so he did okay. And then we've got the Easy-8 who flanked with a medium on heavy side, weirdly enough. So I would say the best chance we have of winning right now is in this WZ's hands, which is not great, but That's the best chance we have of winning at this moment. Is the Wolverine going to cap the base? It looks like he is. The U-Panzer is going to get a shot into him, but this is where the Easy 8 comes into play with its 12 degrees of gun depression, and it shoots the U-Panzer. Yes! Oh, yeah! Alright, and that means all that's left is the... There he is, the dreaded VK. The WZ is going to poke him, get a nice bonk into his bootay for 284, and with that, he has 57 health left. All the Easy 8 has to do is, yeah, connect a shell. Alright, well, you know what? We came out with a victory at the end of the day, and I think we did decent. Definitely could have gotten out maybe a bit sooner, but honestly, I can't complain all too much. We still did 1,800 damage, we assisted 600, and we came out with a pretty decent victory. Once again, finishing top on the team. Well, almost top on the team. The WZ actually did pretty decent. I'll give him credit. Alright, well there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Wind. It's a vehicle that is fun to play, but it's down at tier 6, and I can definitely tell you for a fact that against tier 7s, this thing is going to be absolutely pooped on. So, do keep that in mind. But hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.